Right now, we're 6 months away from the set release date of the new Disney Snow White movie, and already it's been surrounded by a ton of controversy, and a lot of that could be laid at the feet of the lead actress Rachel Zegler and some of the comments that she made regarding the movie and how she didn't like the original one or how it's very dated. I mean, it got so much so where even the hardcore Disney fans were upset with it, and Disney actually had to hire a crisis PR firm in order to try to manage some of the backlash. And then they also called in favor with some of their media allies saying like, oh, well, look at this video of her apologizing. She's super sorry. It is forgetting the fact that this apology video, if you want to call it that, was from over a year ago and was about something completely unrelated. So, I mean, this is just so bad. A lot of fans are saying that they should just cancel the movie, dump it on Disney Plus, or just no one even wants to see this. And with the budget that this movie has, it's set to lose quite a bit of money. So now we got this news coming out where it says Disney reportedly fires Rachel Zegler from Snow White live action. Now, this is from Inside the Magic, and I'm sorry, this is not true right now. I mean, there's no way that this article is true. I mean, this movie has been been shooting for over a year now. And I just talked in a video about it not too long ago about a budget that they spent on this movie. And they're probably invested over $300 million into this movie as we speak right now. And there's still shooting that needs to be done, but the strikes are actually getting in the way of that. But once the strikes are over with the actors, then they're supposed to get back to shooting. So, I mean, they've already invested this much money into it and they haven't even done anything else with it. I mean, I'm sorry, they're not going to actually cancel this movie. And canceling it would basically be the same thing if you had to fire the lead actress in it and tried to reshoot everything. I mean, they're not going to look to spend $500 million on a movie because the lead actress said some things that upset some people. But let's jump down into this article. In the past, Disney has been known to remove actors from their franchises if bad publicity was at hand. Now, reports are claiming that they have done this with their upcoming Snow White live-action film following the large amounts of scandals and drama that this film is undergoing before the trailer has even been released. Yeah, you'll fire people if you're like early on in production or if they're kind of a side character. You don't fire your lead in the middle of the production like this. I mean, it just doesn't make sense and it's just not a smart business move. I mean, even if this movie was so terrible and it can all be laid at the feet of Rachel Zegler, there's no way they would do this because, I mean, they'd lose a ton of money on this and that's something that Disney cannot afford to do right now. But people are probably wondering like, well, where did this report come from? Because Inside the Magic is talking about it. And this is where it comes from. Now, TikTok user Wooden Russell is claiming Disney fired their princess star. The creator states she has recently been fired from Disney remake of Snow White that she is starring in. Now, I'm just gonna put my headphones on so we can play this video right now. This is what they had to say.
Moment. She's an actress who did star in the remake of West Side Story by Steven Spielberg. And she's recently been fired from Disney's remake Snow White that she was starring in.
I'm sorry. I mean, this is the source that they're coming. I mean, user 1415853. I mean, this is the source that they have for this one. Here, I'm going to take these off. No, she didn't get fired because this random person said that she got fired, reported it. The TikTok goes on to note that Zegler was problematic in West Side Story and now Snow White. The creator states that Disney fired Zegler for her vile personality during interviews to a loss of millions of dollars. Okay, a lot of people were pointing out the D23 footage that she, basically that stuff from like last year when she was saying that she didn't like the original Snow White and stuff like that. But I mean, to say it lost millions of dollars, it's like, yes, this movie's going to lose millions of dollars. But I mean, you can't put a dollar figure on it before the movie has even been released. Although tons of comments have flooded the viral video, a majority of them in celebration of the news. Yeah, it would be a good thing if they fired her. At least it'd be funny, but whatever. There is no source stated for this information in the video, so it is still a reported statement and not fully confirmed. Okay, Inside the Magic. Is it a reported statement? Yes, sure, that's reported. That doesn't mean you have to run with it. Hey, here's a reported information. Inside the Magic is full of pedophiles. There, are you going to run a story about that? No, because I'm just a random person saying something with nothing to back up the claim. So you can't just report it and run with it as if it's actual news. I mean, are you ridiculous? But if I'm going to give a little bit of credit to this TikTok user here, I think this might have been what he's been talking about, because this is something that's been going around for several days now. Paddington 3 reportedly recast Rachel Zegler due to strike unavailability. So maybe this person saw something that Rachel Zegler was recast. It was talking about this movie right here. And then Inside the Magic gets what he said and like, okay, we're going to run with that as a clickbait title or whatever because we're just a horrible media outlet. And the thing is, Inside the Magic knows this because this is also came out today too, just a little bit later. Snow White star Rachel Zegler dropped from film, will be recast. And you notice the picture that it uses at the front of their article right here with her in the Snow White one. Well, if you actually scroll down into this article and it talks about that now ahead of the release of Disney's Snow White, Rachel Zegler has been dropped from another project. As reported by the Hollywood Handle, Zegler is no longer set to star in Paddington 3. So Inside the Magic reports on the factual information here, and they have a source for this. But in this other one, no, it's a little bit more sensational. So they're saying like, oh, it's just reported, it's rumors or whatever. If that's the case, you could have put rumors on there or something like that. You don't have to say it's reported. I mean, they knew what they were doing, and this isn't to be believed. So I'm sorry for all the people who heard that she was fired from the new Snow White movie and thought that that was real. That doesn't look like it's the case because it'd be ridiculous. I mean, even if this movie looked good, which it doesn't, I mean, I'm going to defend Rachel Zegler for a moment and say all the controversy surrounding it isn't just about her. I mean, just the fact that it's a live action remake, I mean, those are a hit or miss. Most people don't like them as it is. And then they're doing the race swap casting. They're changing the seven dwarfs. You're changing the whole themes and messaging of. I mean, this wasn't going to be a good movie, even if she came across as someone who loved the original movie and said all the right things in the interviews. I mean, you could replace her and it still won't fix this dumpster fire. I mean, it's still going to bomb at the box office, and I'll be here for that. But let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. And if you like this video, make sure you click that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with the latest news. Thank you.